Hello everyone, my name is Gary Coffey. I'm the Ag and Natural Resource Agent for the University of Kentucky in Rockcastle County. I'm going to start a series today called the Ag Tool Tuesday. So every Tuesday we're going to release a video of an ag tool that you may be familiar with, something that you've heard about that you might want to become familiar with, or just a refresher course on some kind of tool that you might want to use in your operation. So today I'm going to start with the Colorado hay probe. So we'll take this hay probe to take forage analysis. So we'll go to a field of hay, or a lot of hay, I should say, that has either round bales or square bales, and we can take some core samples out of those bales with this probe, and it will collect into this canister at the bottom. So what we'll do is we'll go and take a random sample, probably 10 to 20 bales of hay, depending on how many is in the lot, and then we'll collect that into this canister. So the way that we do that is that we actually take a good heavy duty cordless drill. Is the easiest unless you're near a power source, and then you can use a plug-in drill. But I do recommend using a 24-volt battery because this thing will really drain a battery on a cordless drill. So get a good heavy duty 24-volt. So the way that we do that is we just attach this on here to this probe. Tighten that right up on there. And so that screws that, all right? So I have a cutter out here on this end, and that cuts down into a bale of hay, and it collects a core sample. So then I take my plunger, and I just insert it into the end of the probe, just like that, and that will knock my core sample of that bale down into the canister. And like I said, we'll go and we'll use we will sample about 10 to 20 bales and collect that for a hay sample. Once we've got that collected in here, I can take this little lid off the bottom down here, just like this, and then my hay sample will be in here. I can take my plunger, I can knock that out into like some kind of a sealing bag or whatever container that we're sealing or sending our hay sample or forage sample in to the lab to have it analyzed. So therefore, this is a very handy tool. If you're feeding livestock or if you're selling hay, it's a very good idea to have your forage analyzed. That way we know what we're dealing with. So on our first Ag Tool Tuesday, this is our hay probe, and we use this to take forage analysis. And if you're interested in having your forage analyzed, then make sure and contact me. If you have any questions after you've had your forage analysis done as to what you need to do with it, then you can contact me as well. I will be including some publications on how to interpret forage samples and how to use those in your operation and what those are useful for on Facebook as well. On our first Ag Tool Tuesday, we have the Colorado hay probe. Thanks for joining us.